Hey guys, so today is the first episode of Back to Basics. I am sure that there are many a video on YouTube of people already doing this, but I just have so many people ask me to help them with like basic makeup things. I usually put techniques in my videos, but I do understand that it's kind of hard. You watch a makeup video and I say a technique in there and then you watch several others and you're like, where was that technique at? What video was it in? So I wanted to make just specific videos using certain techniques that I use so you can use them as a reference when you're doing your makeup. As you can tell by the title, we are doing a fluffy eyebrow tutorial. Now, I am doing this video because about 2 months ago, my sister pointed out to me, she's like, I went to your channel to see how to do the fluffy brow because you do it all the time and you don't have a video on it. And I was like, you would be correct. I do not have a video on it. Let me do that. It's on my list. So I put it on my list and I'm finally getting around to it. I will show you what product changed the game for me. I recently purchased this product with my sister actually, and it is the Ardell Stroke Eyebrow Feathering Pen. I have been very hesitant. I know that MAC makes one of these, Stila makes one of these, Urban Decay Glossier just came out with one. But I have been very apprehensive and there's a reason why. I bought this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Tint Pen and hated it. I hated it. Looks like this has this like weird 3-prong pen thing and it's like a felt tip. I find it dries out so quickly. Like 2 strokes and it's gone. And it's also just, it doesn't have enough liquid. The applicator's a little too wide and so I couldn't get the precise hairs that I wanted. And so I tried this and I was like, forget brow pens. It's not for me. Truly last second on a whim, I was with my sister and like decided to buy this. I put it on the back of my hand and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is gonna literally look like I Sharpied my brows in. But don't be discouraged immediately when you buy a brow pen like this. Sometimes there's extra product in there and it seems really dark, but then you end up using it, get that first little bit off the tip, and you're left with, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. It's these little strokes right here on my hand. They're very light strokes. I have mine in the shade Taupe and I am in love with this pen. It is truly the best thing ever. So I'm going to teach you how I use this pen today and show you how I get the ultimate fluffy brow and also give you guys some tips to using this product, what I've learned in the process, and hopefully this helps you. I feel like this would be amazing for people who have more sparse brows. I actually have quite a bit of hair and it works for me. And so if you really have some sparse brows and feel like you want that microbladed look or the appearance of a full brow, I think this is a perfect product for you. All it's gonna take is practice. So let's hop into this video. Let's jump in. I will teach you my ways. Okay, we're real close here, but I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. First, I'm going to take a spoolie. I'm just using a brow pencil that I already have sitting in front of me, and I'm just gonna comb all my hairs straight up. This gives me a better idea of where I need to fill in my brows. And a huge tip I've learned with this product is do not put anything on your face before you use this. The reason why is that this is a brush tip pen and your like moisturizer or serum or oil, whatever you put on your face to moisturize your skin will get in the brush and then it won't draw anything on your skin. Basically, you're not gonna like this brow product if you hate doing your brows before your foundation and everything else. I don't mind it. I work around my brows. It's totally fine with me. And it's totally worth it for the appearance that this product gives to my brows. I don't feel like this dries out super fast. Do you have to sometimes work a little product out on the back of your hand? Of course you do. It's pretty normal. anything linery like I've had to do that with, like any liquid liners and stuff, so but it's not like overly drying to the point that I just feel like it dries out the instant it touches my skin. Highly suggest not putting anything on your skin before doing this. I feel like I have really dark hairs, as you can see right here, and then it gets really light right in here, so I usually start right here. So I am just going to take this and do very light strokes. And I just kind of start filling in the tail end of my brow, and then I'll work my way forward after that. Just kind of placing where I already have hair so I can kind of see what I already got going on, just darkening that area, you know? I'm like not even pressing down. I'm not pushing down. I'm just barely lightly stroking it and dragging it through my brow. Now I'm gonna just barely start throwing some product forward. I like for my arch to look a little higher, so I like to add a few light strokes right up in here. So I'm gonna do that quick. Just barely stroking it. And those couple of strokes just, I feel like, raise my brow a bit. I just like to extend my brow a little more. I have a few front hairs here that will get coated with brow gel after this, but I like to make them look a little fuller in the front because they are kind of sparse. All right, and now I am just going to run brow gel through my brow. I am in love with the Glossier Boy Brow. I continue to still use it every single day. It's my favorite brow gel I've ever used. And you'll just see that it'll darken the brow, make the hairs stand out a little more. And then I like to just wait a minute for this product to dry. And then if there's anywhere else in my brow, like I see a couple little spots in here that I feel like need more filling, I will go back in with the brow pen. If I'm feeling extra, you know, spicy about it, I'm going to throw in just a clear brow gel. This is the Colourpop Not So Clear Brow Gel. For some reason it's white. I'm not sure why. Still wondering, but it does brush out to be clear. All right, and here is my fluffy brow. Not everybody's cup of tea, I totally get it. Here it is in comparison to my other brow. Look at this sadness right here. What is this? So I am pretty adamant about how eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So this is about as close as I can get them to look. Some days are better than others, and you just have to accept that. So then after I do my brows, I moisturize. And I just be really, really careful to go around them. I was thinking of putting on makeup, but I'm gonna continue the rest of this video with no makeup on, just some moisturizer. So basically, I have a couple more tips for you with the stroke a brow. make sure that you store it when you're not using it upside down. I just keep it in my brush holder where my makeup brushes are because they're right in reach, and so I know it's right there. It really, really helps for the first like week. I stored it on its side and I was having to draw on my hand all the time to get flow of the product moving, but as soon as I started storing it upside down, it's so much better, so much more product comes out easier. I'm not having to really mark it on the back of my hand. So store your brow pens downward. I feel like fluffy brows are all about getting like the dimension of your hairs, and so a great way to do that is brow gels. Right here you see all the brow gels I currently own. I really like to layer these three right now. This is the Glossier Boy Brow, which I showed you, the Milk Makeup Kush, and the Colourpop Clear Brow Gel. If you want dimension in your brow and you want to get that fluffy look, layer brow gels. First of all, they make your hairs stand up and they add a product coating over your hairs that you already have. And second of all, using different colors will create dimension, making them look fuller, making them look like you got more going on. So I really suggest layering brow gels. I have not tried anything else but the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow, and I hated it. So if you've tried any of the other brow pencils, I really want to try the MAC and especially the new Glossier one. So let me know if you've tried any of them and if you like any of the brow pens. I am kind of over the blocky eyebrow look. This is what I'm really enjoying. I don't want to get microblading done. It makes me a little nervous, I'll be honest. And so I feel like this is as close to microblading as you can get. This looks like microblading, but it's temporary and you wash it off at night. So like I said, practice, practice, practice with this product. I practiced several times. The first time I tried this, I hated it. I was like, I hate this. It doesn't even look good. I look like I have Sharpie brow. But you just really have to get your pressure right, your angle right, and your strokes correct, so then you have a softer, natural hair looking type of stroke rather than a harsh, thick one. So it can look very hair-like, you just have to practice. That is it for this back to basic tutorial. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm thinking contouring, but let me know. If you have any questions or recommendations, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.